Yo, what time is it? It's Kicking It with Kula, all things hip hop time. Yes, it is. I am your girl, Kula Von Seal, and it is Saturday. And I'm excited, super excited, because this is our producer and an MC segment. And in the house, I have a producer hailing from the 757. Y'all give it up for Crafty757 in the building.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
How was your drive?
The drive was pretty awesome.
Good, because you know 64 can be crazy, right?
Yeah, 64 can be terrible. Thankfully, today was not one of those days.
Well, I am super grateful that you made that drive, took that energy to come out and kick it with Kula, all things hip hop, a producer and an MC segment. So on the producer and the MC segment, what we do is we showcase the producer.
Right.
I don't see a lot of shows that give back to the producer, you know. Even as a hip hop artist myself, I noticed that even I, before Sounds, did not really pay attention to the producer. It was just like, the beat is trash. Either the beat is trash or I like it. And if I like it, I want to spit to it. What's the exclusive? I want it. I buy it, and I'm out. You know. Yeah. Until Sounds and going to these showcases and battles, I never really put it together. So I want to start showing more love to the producer. So I thank you for coming. Now, when I go to the showcases with Sounds, you're always there. The battles, the showcases, you're there and you're ready. What was the initial reasoning for getting into music production?
I had always had some level of curiosity about it, simply because I had been doing music pretty much my whole life at the point that I started producing.
Okay.
So 5th grade, my mother makes me be in chorus. I didn't want to do it, but I did. I turned out liking it. I didn't do it again after that, but, I enjoyed being, having that experience. Then 7th grade rolls around.
Okay.
I'm in band, playing trumpet and baritone euphonium, and I carried the euphonium all the way from 7th grade to college.
What instrument is that?
It's like a tenor tuba. You know what the tuba looks like.
Right.
It's just a smaller version of that.
Okay. Is that the one that's kind of look like that's the
trombone.
That's the trombone, or the French horn. That's the one I'm getting it confused with, like a trumpet and a tuba had a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the wah wah wah.
No, that's the trombone. Okay. A lot of people don't know what a euphonium is.
Okay, that's why I was like,
I just basically tell them it's just like a smaller version of the tuba or a bigger version of the trumpet if you're in marching band.
Gotcha. Okay, little brass.
I majored in that instrument. I graduated from Norfolk State University. During my time there, around 2008, 2009, that's when I got curious about electronic music, instrumental making, things like that. Not that I didn't have an interest before that, but that was where I had access to be able to learn. So I took a computer literacy class, minored in music tech. I learned the basics of mixing. And, I had some really great teachers that were, working with us. So,
what is music tech?
Just the technology that gets used to make music.
Okay. Is it like engineering involved, or is it all things technological when it comes to making sound?
In layman's terms, it would be all things technological with making sound. So if you're going to use this, play music on it, record on it, that would be considered music technology.
Okay.
We're talking into right now, these microphones. Then you have, of course, your digital audio workstations like your FL Studio, GarageBand, Logic, and then you have the hardware stuff like your MPCs, your SP404, which I have right down here. The SP1200. A lot of classics are made on that.
Okay,
and just speaking on the MPC itself, that has a robust history behind it. So, there are companies that are famous just for producing the technology behind the technology.
Wow.
And there are actually college PhD degree programs in it. So people are literally making new software, new hardware.
Just to perfect sound.
Yeah, just to perfect sound.
Interesting. So that's like stuff that goes behind the scene with not just radio and music making, but
the stuff that makes the stuff that you use to do that stuff in the first place.
Okay. We're gonna have to dive into that one a little later. We're gonna dive into
absolutely.
That one. So I know you as being a super duper battle producer, which one do you like doing the most? Music production or composing music for battles?
Well, for me, those two things kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because I can make a beat and specifically use it for a battle, or I can make a beat and just want to make beats. The format is a little bit different, but I'm still opening a DAW or a workstation of some kind, and I'm making something. It's just that in terms of a battle, I have to condense it down because I only have like between 30 seconds to 90 seconds to be able to do whatever the judges wanted, whatever they want me to do or whatever they're looking for. So, I have to consider that. But when I'm just making something, it's just whatever's coming out of my heart at the time. Okay.
Well, speaking of your heart, I asked all my producers and all my MCs to send me their top 5 producers. Now, there's one producer that's in common with you and the 2 other producers. Sounds was here, Kevin was here, and you're here. Everybody has Just Blaze in their top 5. You have Just Blaze, and so your top 5 you gave me was Dre, Kanye, Blaze. Who were the other 2? Dre,
Premier,
and Premier.
Yeah,
Dre, Premier, Timbaland, Kanye. Okay, Timbaland has been consistent.
Yeah,
Just Blaze has been consistent. So, what is it about Timbaland and Just Blaze that you feel like gives it that top 5 vibe?
Well, Timbaland, outside of just being from Virginia, because for a long time I didn't know he was from Virginia.
What?
For a long time. I learned like in high school.
Right,
like,
okay.
When I'm growing up listening to the stuff, I don't know. I just like the stuff.
Yeah, see, it wasn't important for you to know all their information. We just wanted to hear the music.
Yeah.
Now you have to know their daggone blood type, then get to know the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care what Prince was eating for breakfast. I just wanted to hear the sound.
Right.
So I think that's the same way. We didn't know.
From the very beginning, to me, he just had this infectious sound.
He does.
Like, when I'm younger, I'm still just getting into music. So when I'm first hearing stuff like Missy, I'm not always thinking, hey, this was made by Timbaland, or hey, until I start hearing Timbaland's, voice, and then, you start listening to the radio, and then it's like, hey, Timbaland and Magoo, and, you hear the song, and then you always hear this particular quality of production. Then you start getting a little bit curious about, the other stuff.
Okay.
But at first, it's primarily about the music. Like, I became addicted to Timbaland once "Are You That Somebody" came out. Like, it was so simple, but it was. Then you have like the drums and
and it was a dancer's dream because there's so many intricate bops you can do and just downbeats you can down. And as a rapper, this was before I was even spitting.
Yeah.
Hearing the way he just had to be all over the place.
Right.
I know now. I rode that beat crazy.
And he's doing that with just a 2 to 4 bar loop. And there's like these little intricacies, like you said, like the mouth thing with the
baby sounds, in the background.
The baby in the background. Like, all this stuff is going on in the 2 to 4 bar loop. It's repeating itself over and over again, but there's so much that if you're not like listening really deeply, you're going to keep catching something different every time. And then when you add Aaliyah's voice over it, and his rap that he does in the 3rd verse, then it completes it.
Let's talk about Just Blaze. Are they time now? It's Timbaland and Just Blaze neck and neck?
Damn. Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because I do enjoy the quality of Just Blaze's stuff just as much, but no, because their skill sets are a little bit different.
They are. They're
very different. Just Blaze, he's really great, and I'm not saying Timbaland is not. I just think they do it differently. With sample chopping. It's I don't know how to describe it. Like, Timbaland, his style of chopping, like when he first started, I remember watching something like an interview that he did. He had this machine where you could only sample something for a second. So a lot of his beats, they have like these really, really short percussive sounds, even if, not necessarily the drums. They have this really short percussive sounds, and Just Blaze doesn't necessarily have that in his beats.
Oh. So, and it's weird that you say...
They're a little bit lengthier.
Because I got the sample pulled up from just Touch the Sky. So Just Blaze did Touch the Sky. Yeah. And he got the sample from this Move On Up, Curtis Mayfield song. And it seemed like he just slowed it down and looped it.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Now, if we're talking a hit single, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple.
Yeah, because I'm listening to it, I'm just like, maybe the different drum line underneath to make it punch a little bit more.
Yeah, but that's completely different from another Just Blaze track that I really like. Mm-hmm. You know that song with Eminem and Lil Wayne, No Love?
Right.
He chopped that to pieces. Like, when you hear the original record and then you hear what he did with that record.
Oh, let's play it. Because, okay, this is very contrasting.
Yeah, it's extremely contrasting.
Because this one has emotion in it to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense with those lyrics.
Yeah.
To have this kind of beat. Whereas... with that Kanye joint, it was just like party up. It's just like, I don't have to do too much.
Yeah.
Let Kanye make it. Like, sometimes, do you feel like as a producer, there are certain songs that producers like, I'm going to just let the MC
do what they have to do.
What they have to do to bring
I
this up.
do feel that. And that's extremely prevalent now.
Okay.
A lot of producers, myself included, I hear this all the time, get accused if they're trying to do a song with somebody of overproducing. A lot of rappers nowadays will literally just want you to let the beat breathe in certain spots. The drum pattern will be simple and sparse. It hits,
right?
But, in terms of the mix, but they want it to be simple and sparse. They want to be able to do whatever it is that they want to do within said beat, and they don't want anything cluttering it.
Okay. That makes sense. Because when I, as a writer, I'm like, oh, please don't. I like very intricate beats. I like beats that go all over the place. I do, because that gives me an opportunity to let the cadence match said cadence. Yeah. To me, they have cadences. Yeah. Producers have cadences with their beats, right?
Right.
So as a rapper, I want to be able to hit those cadences and ride along with it, and just let certain things emphasize what I'm about to say. So, Premier is on your list too. Premier. I love me some Premier.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Mos Def Khalif fan. Big time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I hear the neo-soul nuances with Premier versus Timbaland and stuff. So, what is it about Premier that drives him in your top 5?
What puts Premier in my top 5 is him being able to literally take anything and take small segments and pieces out of an entire thing, and then take these little sounds and condense it down to basically what we're hearing now. And
do you think Premier's more in his boom bap out of all of those producers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Because because
it's the head nod that I'm hitting. They're a little bit more driving. They're a little bit more simple. But simple, in his particular case, does not mean bad.
True.
And the mixes on his beats are always really good, too.
Awesome. What about this one? What is it about this beat right here? What is it about this beat right here? Talk to me.
The way it drops.
I'm in here joint, I just want to vibe. I want a drink in my hand, and I just want to be in the club, what I care in the world.
Yeah, I know for me, when I first heard this, and even when I hear it now, there are 3 verses on this song, and I don't get tired of the beat the entire time it's playing.
Okay.
And it's
a rarity to get that.
It's a rarity to get that, and I love the feeling that this beat brings me.
Awesome.
And when I think Timbaland, and I know that there are more iconic Timbaland beats, obviously, because nobody really talks about this one. But when I hear this, this is what I hear when I hear Timbaland individually.
I feel you. All right, so when we come back, we're kicking it with Cooler All Things Hip Hop. We're going to talk to Crafty about what initially got him into battle battle producing, and all the wonderful accolades and stories that come along with being a battle rapper. Y'all stay tuned. It's Kicking It with Cooler. All things hip hop. It's not just music, people. It's a culture.